It's the holidays here at Crypto Comics. Which means I'm giving away a few presents to a few of you beautiful people in Webtown. My most loyal Crypto Knights. I'm going to read comic books that you asked for this Christmas season. Starting with Trencher number 2, a request by one of my most loyal Crypto Knights, John Harvath. This one is for you. So lock and load, fanboy, because here we go. Now, for those of you who just got started here at Crypto Comics, you're gonna wanna take a trip back in the playlist. I suggest the Image Comics playlist. You'll find Trencher issue number 1. I believe the title of the video is Trencher Looks Like Someone Puked on a Comic. I believe that's the title of the video. And you can find it in the Image Comics playlist. But this is where we continue this story. Right now, created, written, and drawn by Keith Giffen. How does it feel to be on the receiving end, eh? Not so smug now, are we? If you did not watch that video, you're totally lost. This old lady and Trencher are getting into it. Don't ask me why. I do not understand the rhyme or reason. I'm pretty sure that a certain creator was taking a lot of acid at the time he drew this. Yeah, just when you think you've seen the limits that ugly can be taken to. You cheeky little monkey. Blonde. Okay, Gideon. Looks like you got yourself a situation here. Gotta buy myself some time. Figure a way at evening up the odds. Ah, for the love of... Who's repossessing who now, Trencher? Who's repossessing who? Bingo. Spring. Crish. Grunt. I have no idea what I'm looking at. This is maybe his hand grabbing the steering wheel. He threw his hand through the roof of the car grabbing a steering wheel. Wood. Come on, stinking lousy subcompact piece of brump. Shit. Oh, Trencher. Blunt. Scree. Wonderful. Whoomp. Damn. The old battle axe really knows how to keep the heat on. Let me show you how he did it back in 42, dearie. Now I've got ya. Bling. Unbelievable. Trenching son of a blunt. Scree-wonk. Previous panel. Big store full of stuff. Fine shopping. Stuff? Most stuff. Sale. Yo. So he crashes the semi-truck. This is semi-truck. Semi-truck coming off of a building, I guess. Falling through the air? How did the semi get in the air? This was your idea, John. Remember that. Merry Christmas. Got a lot of foomp. We got a wrench. Ugh, the crap I gotta put up with. Ah, would you look at this? This joint's gonna be crawling with cops soon. Better get a hold of Phoebe and Eva. Trenching. Bass. Trenching. Bass. Start. Click. Okay, lady. Have it your way. Sklitchara-crack. Whatever. Kush. Okay? He smokes Kush. It's supposed to be with a K. And there's she's choking a chicken. I'll let you figure out what that means. I don't really know. Beep beep boop. There's Nasser. This is Nasser Rabati in the future, when he's finally had all of his internal organs and his epidural layer replaced by a robot. Nasser Rabati. Never thought I'd be happy to hear that sound. Only you, Gideon. Only you. Don't start. How fast can you regenerate the chassis? Considering the extent of the damages, 24 hours minimum. 24? What the hell am I supposed to do about... Just play dead. That shouldn't be too hard for you. Well, hotty ha ha. 23.48 hours later. Thud, clang, blang. All present and accounted for? Good. Yeah. Sorry, gals. Gotta admit, old Phoebe does have her moments. Play dead and blend in with the casualties. Not too shabby. Now all I gotta do is get out of here without... Chuff! You know, I'm gonna send these pictures to the war campaign. They're gonna want to hold on to those, I think. Inside joke. For some of you. No. Tell me that ain't what I think it is. Hey, Phoebe, take a look at this, would you? I think I just ralphed up something important. Yeah, it's Trencher issue 3. If you're quite finished, you're all hot, ain't you? Gideon, we are seriously behind schedule now. You're approximately 12.7 miles northeast of Tucson, Arizona. Whoa. Arizona? How the hell did I received authorization for a priority boot. Boot? It's not an option we care to exercise. It wreaks havoc with the chassis. Tell me. And the cost overrun. Here we go. Tucson, Arizona, 3:22 a.m. Probably shoots acid out of his butt. For the last time, we show no incidents of enhanced... I've heard that before. Gee, God. I knew it. Gideon, that's not the pickup. Pipe down. Let me handle this. Some party. Brr. Another one, huh? It's all a big joke to you people, eh? Look, pal, I don't know what your problem is. I'm just looking for a Ruiz Domingo. All of the time laughing. Just a big joke. Bleh. And he pukes up an issue of Trencher all over him. Covered in Trencher. Laugh that off, shithead. Let it go, Gideon. He's not butting it, Phoebe. Kish. You're trying to be a nice guy. This the mook? That's him. Looks like you've been beaten to it. Looks like. What a way to go. So this is a pile of muck. Used to be a person, maybe. Oh, so you wanna fight, do ya? You think you got what it takes, eh, big man? Teach you some respect. Show you what you get when you mess with the hurler. Rumble, 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 rumble terrier. Glock, 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 glock. And so on and so forth. Crash, boom, bada boom. That's what you get messing with the hurler. Ain't laughing now. Bad move. Real bad move. You went and made it personal. And we get a Glock. We get a punt. He blows up all of his internal organs, it looks like here. Is that what we're seeing there? I'm not sure. Just make him a big hamburger patty. Okay, a big meatball. Pathetic. Satisfied? You know who Trencher kind of reminds me of? He reminds me of my friend Slick Jimmy Love from the comic book Little Girl Lethal. I have a feeling that in a past life, or maybe a future life, Slick Jimmy Love is going to be resurrected as a Trencher. You could almost see the IQ points slowing off that one. Murderous dog, your day has come. Say what? Stand fast, you foul wretch. You're not facing some poor drunken victim of an uncaring societal structure now. Can you believe this? What am I, an idiot magnet? I am the mighty Saguaro, defender of this fine city and its immediate environs. And you, sir, are under arrest. He's a giant saguaro cactus. We don't cotton to your kind here, you hard-nosed vigilante types. We believe in due process around these parts, but I suppose scum like you think you're above all that. Sure, Hurler was a menace to society, but did you ever think to ask yourself why? Ever stop to consider the stresses that propelled him into a life of crime? the persecution that his twisted abilities. Smack! Trudge. Oh, that's his walking. Snap out of it. He did go on, didn't he? Don't they all? Ready for the next pickup? Like I got a choice. Good point. Remarkable. To all intents and purposes, a walking cadaver. Yet no cellular deterioration. So not blood strike issue. Then what? As if it matters. Supreme's just going to show up here? Okay. Another abomination in a world filled to brimming. I will tolerate no more. An example will be set. Next, Supreme, as if I care. A brief interlude. Seems every time you turn around these days, you're running into some kind of polybagged book or another. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Pretty much protects the book during shipping, unless the companies stick all kinds of little extras. But if you're counting on them protecting the books, keeping them mint, you could be setting yourself up for problems down the line. Hate to break this to you, but these suckers ain't no different than the plastic bags you get at the supermarket or the bags you see folks hauling their stuff around in down at the local mall. Ain't no way treated for no kind of long-term protection. It ain't mint if the bag's opened. Right. And it ain't dry clean unless it stays in the bag. You pays your money and you takes your chances. But if you're gonna gamble, at least check out the odds. Hey, where's the card? Effa. The proceeding was brought to you as a public service by Scrap the Bag, a leisure service of the We'd Better Start Leveling with the Fans Before They Rise Up in Mass and Kill Us All Foundation. Cher Noble. Trencher file. Name. Cheryl Noble, a.k.a. Chernobyl. Powers. Able to supercharge and detonate her oral field. Height 5'7", weight 130, with bionics 228. Origin. Claims it's a glandular problem. Like we haven't heard that one before. Ambitions. Every Luftwaffe pilot. At least once. Wow. Turn-ons. Monocles. Cutting loose with real stinkers at strategy sessions and blaming Goebbels. Long walks on the beach. Turn-offs. Split ends. Water weight buildup. Constantly getting hit on by that creepy little von Braun guy. Biggest weakness. Sometimes, after oral detonation, certain body parts fail to reintegrate. Biggest asset. Strudel to die for. Right. Yo, all ye gnarlers and trench diggers everywhere. Bill Bud Shakespeare here. Perusing the palpitating postal dispatches pouring forth from your precipitously prodigious partisans of kinetic Keith Giffen's trusty, trigonometrically trailblazing trencher. But verily, dudes, the big hand and the little hand of Father Time are strangling ye old Bardmeister, so there's like no chance this time to get to any of your letters. Drag, I know, but it gives ye all the more time to put your thrashing and theoretically thunderous thoughts down on papyrus. And off to the billybud here, so we can hear loud and clear what you dudes are a-thinking. Drop us your 2 cents, man, because Kilowatt Keith is promising the Bard man that he'll be doing some of the answering himself on this very page, next very issue. So, like you got a shot at getting trenched yourself, personally. And man, if you miss it, you may never speak to yourself again. So hey, listen up, pards and pardettes. In lieu of letters, we want to smoke some serious stuff by you this time. There's like a really raunchy ripoff, a scatologically scurrilous scam, a diabolically deceptive dab of dupery that's being avariciously effectuated around the industry, and Keith and Trencher are determined to do their damnedest to derail it. The Polybag scam. See, it's those cheap plastic polybags they're starting to seal comics in. Not the kind of bona fide polyethylene, polymorpholine, or mylar bags and sleeves you can buy to safely store and preserve your treasured tomes. Nah, these are the bogus bags they pre-pack and pre-seal the comics in before they even show up at your friendly neighborhood comic shop. Various weasels out there would have you believe these bags gotta remain eternally sealed and unopened or the comic inside will no longer be primo mint. Yeah, right. Like we're gonna fall for that kind of cacophonous caca. This is the lowdown, amigos. The bogus bags they're sealing comic books in are made of cheapo grade Z plastic, man. No way they were designed to store and preserve the 4-color fantasies. These bogus bags are untreated, acid-intensive, biodegradable, and biodegrading to your comics.
The only legit destiny for these bags is to help us all build a better tomorrow through recycling. Verily, dudes, if you keep your classic comely comics in these pre-sealed bags, within a few years, man, the bags are going to be going to hell and taking thy comics with them. Seriously, caballeros. These sacks are going to self-destruct and damage your comics too. So the next time some sphincter tries to sell thee 2 copies of a pre-bagged comic, scamming that you gotta have 1 copy to peruse and 1 to keep forever sealed in its cheapo plastic pre-pack, don't fall for it, man. You can tell the weasel that he's pulling a scam and Bill Bud Shakespeare said so. Hey, if you want to buy a reading copy and an investment copy, that's copacetic, dude. If it's one of our own books, you'll be glad you did. And hey, if you want to buy 10 extra copies as an investment, have at it, pard. Just make sure you don't leave them in one of those positively perfunctory pre-sealed polybags. If you want them in a bag, make it a quantified, certified, bona fide, rarefied polyethylene or polypropylene bag or a mylar sleeve. Anything as long as it's designed to preserve these treasured treaties. I'm not going to read the rest of that. Images of Shadowhawk. We didn't cover that, actually, I don't think. We covered a lot here. You know, we did cover Shaman's Tears, and speaking of which, have you picked up your copy of Legends of the Lone Wolf? Still available at lonewolflegends.com. Written by yours truly. Gen X, there it is, not Gen 13. Gen X, coming in August by Jeffrey Scott. Never heard of him. Oh, Brigade Zero. The world's first pull-up cover. Yes, the origin of Shadowhawk was revealed. Shadowhawk 2, issue 3. It has to be seen to be believed. And I agree. Oh, there's Hero Illustrator. There he is. The Second Life of Dr. Mirage. You're not going to believe this. That's coming up next here on Crypto Comics. How about that? We'll see if it's good. We'll see if Valiant Comics has finally delivered something that your boy Crypto can actually enjoy. I doubt it, but we'll find out. Anyway, this has been Trencher number 2. If you liked it, hit that share button. Let your friends know about the good times we're having all the time here on Crypto Comics. After you're done hitting the share button, just smash that thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. Hit that ding dong down there for notifications. Let me know in the comments below if John Harvath is absolutely insane for forcing me to read Trencher issue 2. And then, get ready, because we're coming back with another totally awesome comic book review in the very near future, right here on Crypto Comics.